That's up there tap dancing. Are we rolling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Alright, so this is dragging on too long here. Oh, I forgot we had a cookie. Wow, I'm about to get ready to go. No. Okay, so much for that idea.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Indie Film Screenings. I'm your host, Stephon J.Rome, along with my co-host,
Mr. J.rome Lee Brown.
J.rome Lee Brown.
Knock you down.
That's right. He don't clown around. He'll beat you down.
All right. What do we have for us today? Us, me, you.
Another great treat. This one came into us, and it's called Unconditional. And by unconditional, I'm assuming they mean unconditional love, of course. Having that unconditional love for somebody, very different from conditional love, right? So a lot of times people have these stipulations and these conditions like, I'll love you as long as you don't forget to take out the trash, or I'll love you as long as you do the dishes and things. And, you bring home a certain amount of money for the paychecks, and blah blah blah.
That's the kind of love I'm talking about. Yeah, you bring home a big paycheck, I love you.
So for this unconditional love, we're talking about. Will you still love your child if they turn out to be gay? That's the question.
Wow. That's an interesting subject there.
It is.
Now, the whole thing behind this film basically talks about what you just said. A person who likes to walk a different path and have people think differently about him. Well, he don't like to have people think about him, but that's what people think about him. A little different. Family members, friends, and I think it was mom and dad, something of that nature.
There was a lot of folks.
Yeah,
because they had a little dinner or something. It's kind of Thanksgiving dinner.
And he wasn't too happy about his.
So the whole family was there.
Yeah, his just ways of doing things. This young man likes to dress up in women's clothes. Likes to paint his fingernails and so forth. So it's interesting film to give you an inside sight of what a person is going through and what they think when they're going through this type of lifestyle. Not too many people will approve of it, and I think the society now has accepted it more so than 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Definitely. Things have definitely changed, a lot more progressive, a lot more liberal type stuff going on. But as far as some of the shots in the film, I thought they were actually really good. The very first shot, it kind of built up to it by having like the eyes closed and things, and the really extreme close-up that was taking place, and you see him putting the lipstick on and cutting over to her and her close-ups and things, and her grieving, and then a little tear came down the eye. So kudos to the actor and getting that shot and stuff. And so I do have to be honest, though, some of the acting throughout the film, I wasn't super impressed with. I'm just being totally honest. There was good acting, but I felt like there were some moments and some actors that just didn't shine like they maybe could have.
Yeah, I got that impression too. Funny you should mention that, because what I got out of the film was friends and families were probably helping them do this.
And that's what happens a lot of times.
And I can see where the profession of acting and non-professional of acting probably got in the way of some of these scenes, which is, I'm going to say, it's not a bad thing if it doesn't stick out too much and doesn't ruin your film too bad. It didn't ruin their film. It just made it more noticeable that, okay, their acting needs to be tweaked just a little bit more to convince people what they're trying to perceive this project to be about.
Yeah, it was like average. It wasn't horrible at all. I don't want to say it was horrible. It was average acting,
Could I have done better? Probably not.
I doubt it.
No. But yes, I could have done better. Now you said it.
But yeah, lots of great stuff. Let me see how I pull my notes out.
Get your notebook out, and I'll get my trusty paper and pencil here.
So you mentioned him coming through that door. Yeah, he did make a grand entrance coming through that door. And, at the dinner, all dressed up and everything. And I just thought, like, the way the one dude, I don't know if that was the uncle or who he was exactly, but
when
he snatched him up so quick that napkin. He was on it. He was jumping on the spot with that napkin. Like,
I thought maybe it was the father or maybe the grandfather. I wasn't sure.
It wasn't the father. Well, the guy said, "Get off my son."
Yeah. Oh, at the dinner table.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He was like, "Get off my son," But so he got that napkin so quick though. Like as soon as
right there off your face.
The just the reaction time was amazing there.
Now, I noticed in that particular scene that it must have been done over and over again, several takes, because he was Johnny on the spot. He was. As soon as the guy walked in the room, he jumped right to him. So he didn't even. Reflex. Yeah, he didn't even hesitate to look at him and say, "Oh, I don't like that. Let me take care of this."
Yeah, like so he could have came out looking normal. He just
So when you see scenes like that, it gives you an impression that it was probably done over and over again in different ways, different angles, and so forth. Because now the actor is so key to going through that pattern, doing that scene. He just automatically just goes to it. Yeah, just reacts to it as soon as he sees the person. Yeah. So there was no turning and looking and wait a minute, let me respond to this. But that's not an issue really.
No. I mean overall, what the biggest thing to me though was really great was the message though, really. And it was there's this part in there where they talk about the facts and statistics and things about LGBT youth and how they do get kicked out at alarming rates and things. It's much higher than any other youth. So there are a lot of homeless LGBTs youth in the streets and things. So I think it was a powerful message for sure. I definitely like what they did as far as the message of the movie, and it was really a lot of great shots and things. I know one particular shot I liked. They were like in a underground area of some sort, graffiti all over the walls, and he was out homeless in the streets, and some guys chased him down so they could beat him up and take his stuff. And so some of those shots were kind of cool, like that wide, extreme wide shot, and they actually came really good with the punch. The guy hit him with the punch. And the choreography of that punch though was really on point between the cuts. Really, I don't even know if it was like because he sold the punch so much, but it's because the editor did a great job cutting that shot from one to the other shot there.
I like the editor. I'm glad you mentioned that about the editor because the editor did a great job on smooth cutaways and smooth, clean shots. Mm-hmm. There was no choppy going on. There was no going back and forth as we're used to seeing sometimes when these films come in. Mm-hmm. I would say the editor did a wonderful job on clean cutaways and clean editing on that, explaining the film.
Now I had a question though. Do you think that the homeless guy that walked up to the garbage can and started eating the garbage, do you think he was a real homeless person or was he an actor?
Well,
do you remember?
Well, you know what? I remember that scene, and I didn't think about it until you just said it. I just assumed everybody in front of the camera was an actor. But a lot of times you have to grab the real.
This guy was dressed the part, though.
If he was an actor, he did he did an award for that one. But I never thought about it until you said it. I just assumed that the guy was an actor.
Yeah. But that's my first impression too, because like you said, anybody on camera don't know he's an actor. But this guy looks so much like a homeless person, and he did such a great job eating that garbage out the thing. And he sold it. Oscar goes to
I don't know. Hopefully they'll see this show and they'll respond back to let us know about that.
And that's actually great for the comment section too. Drop a line, let us know after you watch this film. Was he homeless or was he an actor? I'll let them know.
Yeah, what I had down here for my notes, which we probably already talked about. The kids. when he was walking the streets late at night, when he was abandoned and left out on the street at night. All the kids or whatever you want to call them, thugs, hoodlums or whatever, and makeshift getting in trouble at night, beating them up and all that kind of. That was a really great scene. I thought that was a really, really great scene with the music going around and the action and the different angles of the cameras and close up. I like that whole scene, that whole action part of the scene. Mr. Editor. Overall, I thought the film was pretty good. I thought the whole layout of the film was pretty decent. Great scenes, great acting, great editing. Even me and Stephon both agree. The kids on the street fighting and throwing punches. Stephon had his viewpoints on it, and I had my viewpoints on it. But he made it seem like my viewpoints were the same as his viewpoint. But that doesn't matter too much. But I thought the film was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. I really enjoyed it. I can't say too much about, anything.
Nice lighting, audio was pretty good.
Nice camera. I'm sure they use a pretty decent camera to do this stuff with.
Mm-hmm. Music, they had a little singing going on. After they read the Bible a little bit, she sung a hymn. Yeah.
So was a Christmas sort of atmosphere.
They had a little Christmas thing going on a little bit there. The song was pretty good. And so while she was singing that song, he was actually getting beat up at that point. Not getting beat up, it was after he got beat up. He kind of woke up, he was walking around and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. I would have liked to kind of heard some sound effects though, like the rain falling and things maybe, of him walking around. Could have been kind of cool, but the music worked though. It was nice. I just kind of felt like there was something missing. I don't know what it was. I felt like maybe like hearing the rain, hearing like him kind of walking around might have added to the effect of the drama that was unfolding for him.
Well, it could have worked. I mean, once again, there wasn't any snow going around at that particular time that I can think of.
It was just raining.
Yeah,
in the scene.
So wherever they filmed this at, either they filmed it before the Christmas came around, they used that as the background drop, or it was Christmas time, it just didn't have no snow in that city.
Yeah.
So
lucky for them, whatever city they're in, because
unlike Ohio, we get snow all the time. All right, so this is dragging on too long here.
I just want to mention, I want to mention the rack focus at the church. It was really cool. There's a rack focus at the church. He was sitting down praying. He kind of tried to steal the money. And then he knelt down to pray about it. Like, Jesus, should I take this money or what? Is this for me? Is this a sign? And so he's praying. And then the other guy, father, comes, sits down next to him.
Yeah.
And they do a nice little rack focus on that. So
I forgot about that scene, I will say. And then one of the preachers who preach, minister, preacher, I know could get those terms right in churches. But don't let us ruin the whole film for you after we didn't talked about it and gave away all the good clips there. But just check the film out. It's out there. It's on the internet. You can go check it out and be happy that you did. Mm-hmm. I really sat there and watched this film like I was watching a real movie, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's good to see something different come out and that somebody put together and submitted it in.
And there's something I didn't notice the first time I watched it, and that was the fact that the main actor, the protagonist, the main young man
who's
that was gay,
a woman?
Walk around the whole time. I don't know if you ever noticed that, but he didn't have one word, no dialogue, throughout the whole movie.
Wait a minute.
I didn't catch that the first time, but he didn't say one word.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done? This is a wrap here for us.
That's
you like this film? It's pretty good.
Nice movie. I definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah, I recommend you guys check it out too. And please visit our YouTube page, Indie Film Screenings on YouTube. Go there, subscribe, check it out, check the box off that you're going to be a member. Whatever it takes to, we just like to hear your replies and your comments and your remarks and whatever the case may be. If we're doing a great job or bad job, just let us know so we know that we're not wasting our time doing these shows. At least I know I won't be wasting my time, but I can't speak for some people. But we just want to hear what you have to say about the show altogether. So, absolutely. And send us a clip, please do send us a clip if you have one.
Yep. And go Cavs.
Yes, go Cavs. I'm out of here. See you.
You can see the time too. What
was the last time?
Like 15 minutes. Could be that long little break of 11 minutes.
All right.